If you're like me and lots of other ice and mixed climbers, you've probably come across the Outdoor Research Alibi glove. This is the Alibi II. I like it a lot. It's an awesome glove, but the problem is that over time, this piece of Velcro stops working. And actually what happens is this piece of Velcro gets fuzzier. The hooks, or the loops actually, get bigger over time. And so if you stick this down in areas where they're still a little bit smaller, it actually does work. But just from opening and closing a bunch of times, this main pad gets a little too fuzzy and then these don't grab anymore. Which kind of sucks because this glove is nice, it still has life left in it, the pads are still pretty good, but I can't close the wrist as well anymore, rendering it less than usable. Here's how to fix that. So after a little bit of trial and error, I just learned that these loops are basically too frayed and too separated to really grab the hooks anymore. The hooks are still in really good shape, there's no problem with those, but these are almost just too spread out. So if you buy a piece of replacement Velcro, this one has like a sticky back to it, you can stick it in that same spot and sew it on, it works a whole lot better, which is what I've done with this one. This one has a replacement piece of Velcro. It's actually a lot thicker and a lot fuzzier, for lack of a better term. But this one will actually hook and hold on and close tightly again, which is awesome because now I can keep using these gloves for at least another season or two. So that's all it takes. These have a little sticky back to them. You can peel this off, which helps, but it's definitely not enough to hold it on there over a long period of time. So I just use one of these simple sewing kits that I got. It just has a couple of needles and some thread, and you just sew it back and forth in there a couple times in between the inside of the glove, which is actually pretty easy to reach, and the outside. And there you go. Alibi gloves are fixed.